Hello students, in this session let us solve one problem relating to deduction under section 80 and let us wind up this chapter in this session. See this problem. The gross total income of Mr. Ashrit for the assessment year 2020-21 is 25 lakhs, which included long-term capital gain of rupees 2,50,000. He made the following donations during the year. First one, Indian Naval Benevolent Fund rupees 10,000. Second one, National Fund for Control of Drug Abuse rupees 40,000. Central Fund for Technology Development and Appreciation rupees 1 lakhs. Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust 30,000. To local college for the construction of auditorium 15,000. Approved charitable institution rupees 1 lakhs. State government fund for medical relief for poor rupees 50,000. To primary health center for promotion of family planning rupees 10,000. During the year, he paid rupees 26,000 as medical insurance premium. Compute total income. Here, gross total income of Mr. Ashrit for the assessment year given, that is 25 lakhs, which included long-term capital gain rupees 2,50,000. This information relating to long-term capital gain is important to calculate adjusted total income. You know how to calculate adjusted total income. Next, see the donations. First one, Indian Naval Benevolent Fund rupees 10,000. This comes under section 80G without limit donations. Here, on this donation 100% deduction can be allowed. Second one, National Fund for Control of Drug Abuse without limit donation 100% deduction is allowable. Next one, Central Fund for Technology Development and Appreciation rupees 1 lakhs without limit donation 100% is allowable on this donation. Next one, Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust rupees 30,000. This Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust comes under without limit donation, but only 50% of this donation is allowable for deduction. Only 50% is allowable. Next one, to local college for the construction of auditorium rupees 15,000 comes under with the limit donation 50% is allowable. Next one, approved charitable institution rupees 1 lakhs comes under with limit donation 50% is allowable. Next one, state government fund for medical relief to poor rupees 50,000 comes under without limit donation and 100% is allowable. Next one, to primary health center for promotion of family planning rupees 10,000. This promotion of family planning is coming under with limit donation, but 100% deduction is allowable on this item, that is for family planning. During the year, he paid rupees 26,000 as medical insurance premium. Medical insurance premium is coming under section 80D and only 25,000 is allowable for deduction under section 80D. Here he paid 26,000, but you can consider only 25,000 and not 26,000 under 80D. Compute the total income of Mr. Ashrit for the assessment year 2020-21. Let us solve this problem. Computation of total income of Mr. Ashrit for the assessment year 2020-21. Particulars and 4 amount column you can draw, or else you can draw only 3 amount columns. Whichever is convenient for you, you can do like that. First, you have to write gross total income rupees 25 lakhs, write in the last amount column, and from that you have to deduct deduction under section 80. In this problem there are two deductions, that is under section 80D and 80G. 80D is relating to medical insurance premium paid. In this problem he paid 26,000 but the maximum limit is 25,000, that is why you are considering 25,000. Write it in the third amount column. Next 80G donations. First you have to write all donations under without limit. Under this there are 5 donations. First one, Indian Naval Benevolent Fund rupees 10,000, write the amount in the first amount column. Next one, National Fund for Control of Drug Abuse 40,000. Next one, Central Fund for Technology Development and Appreciation rupees 1 lakhs and State Government Fund for Medical Relief of Poor 50,000. These 4 items are without limit donations, 100% deduction is allowable. And next one, Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust 30,000. This is without limit donation but only 50% is deductible from this amount. The total of 5 donations is amounts to rupees 2,30,000 rupees. Next you have to write with limit donations. There are 3 items. First one, local college for construction of building 15,000. Second one, to approved charitable institution 1 lakhs. Next one, primary health center for family planning rupees 10,000. First 2 items are with limit donations, 50% rate. Next third one is family planning, 100% is allowable for deduction. The total of 3 items amounts to rupees 1,25,000. Here you cannot consider this 1,25,000 in full because here you have to consider with the limit donations or 10% of adjusted total income, whichever is lower. Adjusted total income means gross total income minus long term capital gain, short term capital gain and deduction under section 80 except 80G. In this problem there is only 2 items to deduct from gross total income, that is long term capital gain and section 80D. The total of 2 amounts to rupees 2,75,000. When you deduct this amount from 25 lakhs you get 22,25,000. 10% of this 22,25,000 amounts to rupees 2,22,500. Whichever is lower out of these 2 amounts, that is 1,25,000 of with limit amount and 22,500, you have to consider that for deduction. Here with limit donation is lesser, that is 1,25,000. So you have to consider that one for deduction. So here total of with limit and without limit amounts to rupees 2,30,000 plus 1,25,000, 3,55,000. Here you cannot consider that amount in full. Here you have to divide into 2 rates, that is 100% deduction and 50% deduction. Here 100% deduction you have to consider 5 items. They are Indian Naval Benevolent Fund, National Fund for Control of Drug Abuse, next one Central Fund for Technology Development and Appreciation and State Government Fund for Medical Relief of Poor in without limit donation, and one more item, that is Primary Health Center for Family Planning. When you add these 5 items, the amount will be 2,10,000. From this, when you deduct this amount from total deduction under section 80G, you get 50% deduction, or else you can calculate this 50% deduction also. Here you have to consider 3 items. First one, under without limit Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, and under with limit donation, local college and approved charitable institution. When you add up these three items, you get the total of 1,45,000. You have to consider 50% of this 1,45,000, that amounts to rupees 72,500. Here the total of these two items is your deduction under section 80G, that is 2,82,500 is the deduction amount that can be claimed under section 80G. Understood? So the total of deduction under section 80 amounts to rupees 3,07,500. This 3,07,500 is the total of 25,080D and 2,82,500 under section 80G. When you deduct this 3,07,500 rupees from gross total income 25 lakhs, you get the total income as 21,92,500 rupees. So the total taxable income of Mr. Ashrit is 21,92,500 rupees. So this is one more problem under section 80G, very important for 12 marks in your final exam. So let us stop this session here and let us wind up this chapter. We solved enough problems under this chapter. Please go through that problems once again and solve the problems by yourself once again, and in the next session let us start with our second chapter. Thank you students. Let us meet in the next session.